Hey, okay, so we are back for more Nikki, and today we are doing the last 4 missions of our inspiration journal, not this side-by-side adventures. So last time, we got 3 of them done, and we got 4 more. Like I said before, Timis was saving for last. Oh, I should have looked at the name of that. By the way, I was looking at this before the episode. We are getting completely bodied, and it's not even close. Pepper Gem is completely dominating everything, and we lost our corner down here. The one thing we were trying to hold as Wild Hearts is lost. Now, I do have, obviously, you can see 100 of each dice. Not this episode, but next episode I'll work with my dice. The thing is, I'll be recording tomorrow, because... where can I see it? Here. This is the final episode I'm recording before the 4-star outfits come out. So I want to finish the world quests this episode, and then tomorrow I will record my reaction to the 4 stars. So I managed to work down a lot of my backlog. We will look at this in a second. Because I was like 5 or 6 episodes ahead at one point, and now I'm only 1 or 2 ahead. So I'm not going to be more than a few days late with my video about the 4 stars compared to when they come out. Oh! So obviously that's the eyepiece from the current banner. It's the eyes from the current banner as well. Why am I drawing a blank on this particular hair? Is this the baby face one I always talk about? That's like the Sith hair? I don't think so. I think it's not as straight. Is this the cape as well? Oh, it's this dress. Interesting. It was just her hair and this thing here that made it look like she had the cape because it was so dark. Let's look at that again with the filters on. Yeah, this here made it look like she had a cape on. That's a really interesting effect for that. Also really interesting shoulder stuff. I want to actually see her shoulder stuff real quick. Because that I do not recognize. Is it possible this is water walking? I don't think so. I think the water walking stuff is a little more chaotic. It's like flowers? I guess it's possible this is the water walking set. Maybe I just haven't seen it in so long that I don't quite remember it. But very cute. Nice photo as well. But we are busy today. We have to get a ton done. Because these missions are really long. I actually don't have to go to this menu. I can go to this menu. And here. We have to do this too, but I have a little bit more time. I have to be careful not to run out. Nonoy. Flora, Raggy, Velvy. I don't know who the main one is for that one. Toto, Boo Boo. And then Timis is Radiant Wishes. So I guess we'll just go down in order here. Starting with Nonoy. I haven't done any of the styling contests or minigames or anything. I have so much to do in the second half of this update. Oh yeah, I forgot you were over here, Dada. I saw you here the other day. And Jiroda's here too. Because we saw you over by the lakeside, and we invited you to come join us. Is that what happened with, Jumpy? Yeah, because we invited Fluffy. And I don't think Fluffy was here last time, but I don't remember inviting Jumpy. Maybe someone else did. But I was wondering where your mother was. I don't remember your mother's name, but... your mother's not Narcy, right? I don't think so. I think your mother's younger. Anyway, okay. Let's go.
It's way past the time we set for them to return. I'm really worried.
Uh-oh, who's lost?
Let's stay calm, Nonoy. How about we send someone to look for them? Carrying all those ingredients must be tough.
Nonoy, Dada, what happened? Hi, Nikki. It's a long story. Wild Hearts recently recruited a bunch of stylists, and since everyone comes from different cultures and regions, there are naturally some barriers between them. I figured we needed a way for everyone to get to know each other quickly. So I came up with the idea of making a heartbound stew.
It's a traditional stew from Wishfield, said to be a gift from the Wishing One. Traditionally, every household adds an ingredient to the pot, and together they simmer a big hot stew to ward off the cold.
Cooking shoulder to shoulder, with every heart bound together. No wonder it's called heart-bound stew. I think it's a truly delicious, brilliant idea.
Are you supposed to try to make it taste good? Or is it, kind of one of the gamey things where everyone just brings a, like, surprise ingredient, and then you just make it as bad as possible for fun?
That's right. I even brought my favorite ingredient. But it looks like something went wrong with the stew. Our plan was perfect. Everyone went off to gather ingredients, and then we were going to cook together. In front of a steaming pot, even disagreements would fade away in the rising aroma. Everyone was on board. One team wanted to use ingredients from their hometown, so they even rented a wagon to transport them. But then, there was an accident in Stoneville. From the messages Roberto sent, it sounds like they ran into serious trouble. As the leader, I should have rushed over right away, but there are still so many contest matters I need to sort out, so I had to ask Dada to help.
And I've been crazy busy as well. If Nonoy hadn't asked me, I'd probably still be battling that mountain of paperwork. But I can't leave my post for long either, or Bebe will start complaining again, saying things like, "You keep slacking off and dumping work on me, Dada."
Even Bebe says that? She's so easygoing. I guess you really do slack off a lot, huh?
Not true. It's completely reasonable, proper, and healthy rest.
Dada, you take so little rest that when I came to turn in my sovereign medal to you, I think you were still working and going through documents as we talked.
Anyway, that's the situation. I'm familiar with Stoneville. I can help. Besides, I'm part of Wild Hearts too, so I should do my part for the group. That would be a huge help, Nikki. I'll make sure every team member knows you're on the case. You really don't need to. Alright, Momo and I will head to Stoneville now. See you later.
Did she say who it was who was getting the ingredients? I don't remember. Who are we gonna meet over here? Oh, it's in the middle part. Is the wagon still here? Can I ride the wagon from this teleporter? Or can you only ride the wagon from the market down normally? Wagon? Wagon! Fastest ride to Stoneville. Want to rent my carriage? Comfy, fast, and you can enjoy a wonderful view. I want to rent a carriage. I can go to a few places. Just choose a destination. I'll get you there in no time. I want to go to the market, please. I want to go to the Stoneville market. No problem. Fares 200 blings. There you go. Great. Hop on in. I'll give you the smoothest ride to the village. So fast, even the fastest floor sheep can't keep up. And Momo, you sit up here, don't you? Oh, you actually sat in the seat like a normal person. I think last time you were up on top of this thing in the most dangerous way possible. Oh, and you disappeared. This is not going to work to make him okay, it won't even let me. I was going to try to make him appear in here, but yeah, that would never work. Somewhere, yeah, something like that. And lit up. I know I have to be pretty quick here, so I'm trying to rush my photo. Really low aperture. Focal length really high. Ooh, that's a good mountain shot in the background. That's really nice. Okay, now you can come back out, Momo. Yeah, I'm really happy I got that shot with the mountain in the background there. If we turned again, I would have been really sad. That was like perfect timing I had there. And I'm pretty happy with the layout of the photo and everything, considering I just rushed through. Wow, there's dewdrops right there. I'm not getting off to get them, though. They can just exist forever. We will go talk to Kilo before 2.0. Unless I forget, and then I'll feel really bad. But we only have, like, 3 things to give Kilo, and we don't need any other rewards, I think. So I haven't gone to him in months. I just don't get dewdrops anymore, especially with the Danxing Island taking up so much time, and we weren't getting dewdrops there.
A rainy day is perfect for picking rainy orchids.
Or sunny orchids. I'm about to put my rain outfit on as soon as the carriage stops. And I'm gonna get out a little early, Filippo. I'm gonna do it right here. I'd like to get off, please. Sure, I'll stop the carriage, watch your step when getting down. Okay. Thank you, Filippo.
Why does it look so miserable here? What the heck happened?
I know this is gonna, like, instantly turn off, but I have to put it on. It's a requirement. Here, horsey, you can be nice and warm. Here, be warm. Can I pet you? I can't test if I can or not. That never even occurred to me to try.
I hate to say it, but with the wagon flipped like this, the ingredients are probably ruined. You faewish sprites are so unreliable.
Oh no.
You should have just let us handle it.
You pieceys are only wise after the fact. If this job were really all up to you to handle, you'd just whine about it being too tiring and how you can't do it.
That's ridiculous! We'd finish the work fast and perfectly.
Oh my, you two are butting heads again. Let's just stop the bickering and focus on picking up the ingredients first.
That's right. I don't want to hear about any finger wagging right now. My precious Floragales got crushed to mush. Who's going to make it up to me?
Ugh. Floragales really aren't suitable as ingredients.
They are if I say so.
To be fair, they have a chef's hat on. I think they're the authority here.
What? The tension's thick as a brick.
I didn't expect it to be this bad. It looks like the issues between the team members won't be resolved anytime soon. Momo, let's take care of the overturned wagon first. If it keeps blocking the road, the villagers won't be able to get around.
But the ingredients are scattered everywhere. How are we supposed to handle this between just the two of us? Any ideas, Nikki?
Can I just lift the wagon somehow? I don't think I have any magic that's capable of that. Any whim. Let's use some force. Let's be powerful. Let's be strong, Nikki, today.
There's no other choice. We'll have to use a little force.
Force? Calm down, Nikki. The purification ability should only be used on Essling.
That implies it might do something to non-Esslings. I've always worked under the assumption that the purification ability would just be as if I was shooting air at things other than Esslings, because that's the effect it has on the environment, because it knocks water up. I'm not sure. I assume this is a throwaway joke by Momo, but it's an interesting point for me because it's something I've talked about before.
Momo, what are you talking about? I mean that we need to separate everyone so they can cool down.
Separate them with my fists.
Please
It's
stop
powerful
arguing.
Nikki time.
We need to deliver these ingredients. Nonoy is counting on us.
Oh, it's the kind-hearted human girl. The last time we met was in the Wishing Woods. Oh, you healed me with that amazing potion. I don't usually take orders, but because it's you, I'll make an exception.
I'm sorry I don't quite remember you. There was 3 or 4 people we healed during the match. I assume you were one of them.
It's Nikki, the one who saved all us pieceys. You're right, Nonoy is waiting for us. It's just that fixing this wagon is a bit tricky.
How did it flip over?
It was the sheep. All of a sudden, a whole flock rushed through and knocked the wagon over.
Why is this such a common occurrence? There's always sheep knocking wagons over. Whenever we did the quest for was it the young boy who wants to be a rapper? Was it one of his sheeps that ran away and then it came over here to Stoneville and knocked someone's like stuff off their cart? Or was that someone else's sheep?
Well, that's not so surprising. Sheep can be rowdy, and with their strength, when they get excited, things like this can happen.
Granny Oversleeves, this is all that faewish sprite's fault. She insisted on taking this path.
Let's not argue about that now. The most important thing is to clean up this mess quickly. Armando,
You know about mechanical things and have skilled hands, so we'll leave the wagon repairs to you. For the materials, we might need your help, Nikki.
I can't
that's
chop down
us.
trees.
Momo and I will go calm the frightened sheep.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
Everyone, please help pick up the ingredients. I'll collect new ones to replace any that are too damaged.
Thanks for your help, Nikki.
Right, got it. You can count on me.
Yeah, no problem.
Then let's get to work.
So where is Mr.
How about we
Sheep?
give the sheep a grooming?
Oh, you're right here.
Once it's
Let's have you calm down a little first so you don't roll into me.
it should behave better.
Oh no. He can't sleep. He is immune to sleep. He's a super NPC sheep. That's a little scary. Oh. There we go, I got you. It's crazy that you're as powerful as legendary creatures.
Sheep grooming. Check. Next on the to-do list, collect 1 button cone, 1 starlight plum, and 1 lamp chili.
Despite the collision, they remain largely unscathed from minor repairs.
Oh, and those scattered repair materials. Nikki, Dorobo seems a little sad. Let's check on her and give her the ingredients we found.
I probably already have them, that's why I can talk to you already.
Nikki. These ingredients are enough. But,
The
Dorobo,
drops.
are you okay?
I just feel a little down. When I applied to join Wild Hearts, it was because I wanted everyone, regardless of their background, to sit together and enjoy a meal. So when Miss Nonoy suggested we make heartbound stew together, I was so excited I nearly jumped onto a tree branch because that's exactly what I wanted to do.
If that's what you wanted, then why are you feeling down?
It's just now with all this chaos, everyone keeps arguing. All because I, the driver, failed to avoid the sheep in time. I can't help but wonder why Nonoy chose me. So many excellent people applied, yet she picked a clumsy faewish sprite like me.
I don't actually know if I can give a good answer for that. Because there is just the idea that even if you aren't as talented, your passion might have you do better work. Maybe because you're so outwardly not trying to fight with others, and every other favorite sprite is apparently fighting the pieceys still. I don't know. That's a weird one. There's too many options of why Nonoy would have done this.
Nonoy chose you for a reason. Maybe it's the sparkle in your eyes when you look at food. Or maybe it's your pure passion. She must have seen a light that only you have. Besides, the sheep's sudden rush was completely unexpected. Even the most experienced driver couldn't have avoided it. So don't blame yourself for everything.
True, the sheep couldn't even be put to sleep. That's how crazy he was.
What we need to do now is collect the scattered ingredients and fix the wagon. That's more important than arguing about who's right or wrong.
You're right, Nikki. I should start gathering the fallen ingredients. Thanks for cheering me up. I feel much better.
Yeah, Nikki to the rescue! Let's get moving! All the ingredients are ready. I wonder how Armando is doing with fixing the wagon. Let's deliver the repair materials and check on the situation.
I am back.
It doesn't look too complicated. The bearings on this axle won't be a problem. But we need something to reinforce the wood. Otherwise the base won't hold, and it could flip again while moving.
Hey Armando, how's the wagon repair going?
Almost got a handle on it, but there's a small issue I'm not sure about. I was thinking we could add a manual brake while fixing the wagon. That way, even if a flock of sheep rushes in, we can pull the brake and stop it safely. But I'm not sure where to install the brake. Nikki, do you have any ideas?
What do you mean by where to install it? Do you mean the place to put, like, a lever? Do you mean what wheels? On the frame, in the center of the base, on the wheels. I don't know for this type of wagon, if you put it on the wheel, would it even do anything? I don't even know how these wheels work. They look like they do nothing. They have so little surface area. They're very strange to me. Center of the base... I might just say on the frame. And you could kind of have it work like an anchor, where it just like would dig into the ground to stop you? Maybe that's better than on the wheel? I'm gonna pick it.
Maybe it fits best on the frame?
Let's try it.
Tried it and realized you couldn't make the brake work.
Doesn't seem to work.
I'm out of ideas, Nikki. Let's think about it a different way.
Let's try wheels then.
Got it. Attach the brake directly to the wheels. That way, whenever we want to stop, we can pull it by hand and the wheels will stop rolling.
Oh, that makes sense. Brilliant, Nikki. I'll try it right away. Whoa! Why is there a sheep pawing at the rocks under the wagon? That scared me half to death.
It's not the same sheep either. He's over here.
Don't worry, Momo and I will take a look.
The sheep are everywhere around here.
Some kind of powder? Could it be seasoning?
Nikki and Momo investigating. Clear footsteps approached.
Hey, isn't that Nikki and Momo? Why's that wagon stopped here? What happened?
Feels like every time there's an incident involving sheep, Mr. Calhoun is sure to show up.
Huh, another sheep incident. Haha, I guess I really do have a special connection with them.
Here's what happened. A whole flock of sheep just ran in and overturned the wagon.
Impossible! Sheep are usually mild. Even mischievous ones like Flora sheep wouldn't charge something bigger than themselves. Something's not right here.
Could it be connected to that powder from under the rock? A Flora sheep was rubbing against it earlier.
A powder that attracts sheep. I don't know. I don't know enough about sheep, I guess.
That's Boss Bark!
Boss Bark?
No doubt about it. As a sheep expert, I can guarantee that this is Boss Bark. Shepherds sprinkle a little on the path to guide their flocks.
Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know. Is it... Because I thought shepherding is normally done from, like, the back. But I guess maybe you do shepherd from the front. Because you'll have, like, a dog in the back, not you. So did you sprinkle something on the ground that's, like, pheromones for ants, but sheep? I don't know, it's weird. That's something I'll have to look up, and I assume it's not called Boss Bark. I'll have to just Google how sheep herding is done to find what it's called in real life. But that is something I probably should look up, because it seems interesting.
When sheep smell this powder, they get excited. But if you use too much, the whole flock can go out of control. They could even stampede.
So the powder under the rocks is the real culprit. Well done, sheep expert Calhoun.
No big deal. When you've got sheep trouble, just call on Calhoun.
Thanks so much. I'll go tell everyone about what happened. Everyone, please gather around. We've found the real cause of the sheep stampede.
Explain the truth behind the sheep riot to everyone.
So, the sheep stampede was caused by the excess use of boss bark we found under that rock over there. That means it had nothing to do with Dorobo's driving.
So it was Boss Bark. I've never used it, but I've heard no sheep can resist it. I should have figured that out earlier. I just lost my head when I saw the Floragales crushed. Dorobo, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have snapped at you. The Floragales can be replaced. I'll check the greenhouse to see if we can get more.
I said this last episode, they need to stop the trend of making every guy in this game like the most likable person in the world.
I'll come too. Anyway, I am partly to blame.
Huh. Weren't you just talking a lot? What's got you skipping like an old record now?
It's fine. Armando was just worried about the wagon, and that we wouldn't get to make heartbound stew.
Yeah, that's it. I had never had heartbound stew before, so I was a bit worried.
I guess that makes you a bit of a foodie. All right, you had no ill intentions. Once the stew is ready, you'll be the first to taste it.
I've never had it either. I'd better get a spoonful too.
Finally. Seeing everyone make up puts my mind at ease.
Our relationship with the faewish sprites, it's like a torn piece of cloth. No matter how well you sew it, it's hard to make it perfect again. But even the most tattered cloth has leftover threads, and those threads can still be tied together again. We're a team, and we should be working together toward the same goal. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what Nonoy had in mind, too.
That's right. That's the whole reason Wild Hearts exists.
I can't believe the same folks who were just arguing loudly are chatting so happily now. Nikki, this is all thanks to you. Leave the rest to me. You two should hurry back and get started on the heartbound stew.
Then we'll leave it to you, sheep expert.
Repaired Dragon Creeks, carrying the ingredients and everyone's laughter back to the camp of
Nikki,
Wild Hearts.
let's hurry back to the camp and meet...
Oh, I'm sorry, Momo. I shouldn't open the menu when you're talking, because it does cut you off. I gotta take a sip of my drink. My throat's already hurting, not a good sign. We do gotta get a lot done today. It can't be a short episode, because I have 3 more missions after this, so it's gonna be another 2-hour one. But I am back, Nonoy. Oh, we got the pot set up.
Nikki, come quick!
You got the spoons!
You really saved the day for us, Nikki. The stew's almost ready. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
Time for another classic wrap-up speech.
I love this little jig that Nonoy's doing. I don't know what I would call this. It's like excited movement.
Yeah! Say a few words, Nikki!
I'll just keep it simple. First, thank you all for gathering here today. We may come from different places and have different tastes, but this stew carries the spirit of understanding and embracing one another. Even if it's not our favorite flavor, it's worth savoring with an open heart. May it be that years from now, when we look back on today, what lingers on our tongues isn't just the taste of the stew, but the warmth of this moment we created together. Now, let's enjoy the heartbound stew.
Wait a second!
Did you already eat, by the way? I see you over there rubbing your stomach nonstop.
Nikki, you haven't added your favorite ingredient yet.
It won't be complete without you.
Nikki, without your help, we wouldn't be able to share this stew here. We want you to add your favorite ingredient to it, so it truly becomes heartbound.
Will it let me pick any item I have that's like a fruit?
Thank you, everyone. Then I choose...
Quillfin, no. I don't eat fish in real life at all. Wolfruit or lamb chili? I do like spicy things. Wolfruit is kind of not edible as far as I'm aware. I think it might literally be made of wool. I'm gonna pick lamb chili because I think it's food. And I don't eat fish, like I said.
I think the stew is missing some color. Let's add some lamp chilies.
Straighten his pot, an instant, turned red.
A bit too spicy for us older folks.
How many did we add? This is a big pot. If we just added 1 or 2, there's no way it's gonna be noticeably spicy. Even for the elderly.
What an intriguing taste. I want more.
Water? Too spicy. My lips are burning. Ooh, that heat really warms you right up. This is the most unique stew I've ever had. Now that everyone's full, let's capture this wonderful moment with a group photo. Nikki, come join us.
A group photo? I've never taken one before!
Sure, we'll have Momo take it for us.
Leave it to me.
Where are we gonna stand for this? This is a weird one. Okay, everyone moved. That helps. So I'll probably stand behind Nonoy. And I'll put Momo in this open spot in the middle. I need to find a good position for us. What if... Do I have a pose that lets me, like, peek around Nonoy on one of the sides? Let's look for that real quick. I probably have something. How far do I lean when I do this? Oh, okay. Nonoy does her little lean to the side. I can do a lean opposite way. So I need to step a tiny, tiny bit to the side here, and I can get a little closer to her for it. Probably like... Hold on. I figured this out last time. I should be walking. There we go. Makes it a little easier. I think I'm too close now. Okay. Let's try, like, here. And... No, I need to be back more, actually. It was closer to how I had it before. Yeah, like that, maybe? This is probably like the same position I was in earlier, honestly. I probably just spent a whole minute staying where I was. And then... I center it kind of on Nonoy. I'm so far back. Something like this. And I need Momo. And where are you, Momo? You are here. So come forward a bit. Over here. Oh, I just turned Nikki and the camera. Okay, yeah, like this, like this. I always forget that I can't turn Momo with my mouse. I want a happy. Oh, I almost did it again. I almost tried turning again. Honestly, it's okay that your eyes are closed. That's a fun pose. Can't really use lighting with this many people. Blossoming pink, maybe a little bit of blossoming pink is okay. And, oh yeah, over here. For some reason I got confused as to where the menu actually was. I want the brightness up a little, actually. And the contrast. Because I feel like, our PC friends are blending in pretty badly. Saturation. I don't want to mess with the saturation right now. Highlights. Sure. Yeah. As always, I do way too much shadowing. That's honestly fine. Okay, I need to fully figure out how I'm framing this shot, though. Something like this, maybe? And over. Okay, that worked pretty well. I'm happy with that. Okay, and now do I need to zoom out to get a real one for the thing? Or did that count? Zoom out here. Are you the only ones I had to take it with?
All right, the
Okay,
photo's
there.
done.
Is the photo ready? Nikki, let me see.
Here you go. Submit photo.
I love it. Thank you, Nikki. Do you have a moment later?
Of course.
I'd like to find a quiet spot to talk to you alone. Today wouldn't have gone so smoothly without you. Of course, Momo too. No problem. Let's meet later then.
Nikki, Nonoy wants to talk with us in private. Let's go find her.
Oh, I followed you right here.
Nikki, the tasks for this styling contest are longer than the Dream Warehouse work lists.
True.
Thanks to you, the Heartbound stew turned out so well. Don't mention it. Once things settle down, make sure you take a break. Compared to you, my work is nothing. Honestly, Nikki, without you, Wild Hearts might have fallen apart. That's not true. I only did what I could. Besides, we're friends. Yes. Nikki, you know, sometimes I feel like you're a gentle, free breeze passing through Wishfield. But I also know that the wind never stays in one place. This breeze untangled my worries and helped protect faewish. But I realized, all I know about you is that you're a great stylist. What do you like? What dreams do you have? Is there some place or someone that makes you want to stop and stay?
Commenda? Have I talked to you about Commenda?
I didn't mean...
I understand, Nonoy. I can tell you about me if you want. I was born on a winter morning, with the warm sunlight shining in.
I think I knew that Nikki's birthday was in the winter. I feel like someone told me that at some point. I don't remember what day exactly it was. I think it's like a pun on her name in Chinese or something. I feel like I vaguely remember that. I just don't remember the exact day, which I should know because it's probably coming up. I hope I didn't miss it already.
I've always loved fashion, and I love trying different styles. When I was little, my dream was to become a great fashion designer. When I first came to this land from far away, I felt both curious and nervous. Curious about the adventures ahead, and afraid I might never find my way home. But I quickly grew to love it here. The streets of faewish, the smoke rising from the chimneys in Stoneville, the breeze through the wishing woods. Each one holds a precious memory.
Apparently not the abandoned district, though. I feel bad. Or, Breezy Meadow itself. The breeze is from Wishing Woods. So I guess those two zones aren't important enough. Even though, honestly, I don't know if I've ever talked about this. I should probably... What is my ranking of the 5 zones? Assuming I'm not forgetting one, which would be very silly. I don't count, like, the memorial place at the beginning of the game. I really like Breezy Meadows. It's probably because I like animals so much. Breezy Meadows is probably my favorite. And then... faewish. Then the Wishing Woods. Then... Stoneville, then the Abandoned District? My problem with the Abandoned District is just that it's hard to get around. A lot of verticality, a lot of water. And Stoneville, I don't really vibe with their architectural stuff much. But yeah, a lot of animals. Like, the more animals in a place, the more I like it normally. So Breezy Meadow is probably pretty comfortably in the top spot. If I explored Wishing Woods more, maybe I'd feel more inclined towards it. But it's just a new place to me.
I've met so many wonderful people, gathered so much warmth and kindness. Still, at times, I do miss home. I miss my parents, my sister.
Nikki.
But I'm not alone. I have Momo, and I have all of you. Maybe coming to Mirrorland was fate's strange but beautiful arrangement. So I want to enjoy this journey, to discover this world with my own eyes, collect miracle outfits, meet new friends, and connect with kindred spirits. Most importantly, I want to find warm, hopeful endings for everyone. For those I've met, laughed with, or even stood against.
That's an incredible dream. The road won't be easy, but I know you'll walk it with a smile.
Of course! Nikki never backs down from challenges, and I'll always be by her side. Now it's your turn, Nonoy. I'd love to hear what your dream is.
Is she going to say something other than working in the dream warehouse? Does she have a hobby outside of, like, the cranes? I'm not sure.
I want to become an excellent dream warehouse keeper. To protect Wishfield and help everyone here live in harmony. When I founded Wild Hearts, I was surprised by how many amazing stylists applied.
I remember Dorabo asked me why she was chosen, since there were so many candidates.
To me, true harmony isn't about making one side bow and compromise. It's about people who have always stood back to back, turning around and learning to gaze at the same sky together. Maybe one day, the walls between us will fade away with time, and with deeper understanding. All I can do is plant the seed, and wait patiently for the day it sprouts.
Such a big dream. But after all that arguing earlier, it looks like you've still got a long way to go.
But we can take it step by step, slowly creating a friendlier, more comfortable environment for everyone to connect. Just like this pot of heartbound stew. Exactly. It won't be easy, but I don't regret my choice. And I believe you don't regret yours either. Even if I had to start over 100 times, I'd still choose this path. I'll always be here in Wishfield, wishing you well. May the breeze guide your way forward, and may the stars light your path home. Until next time, Nikki. Thank you. I hope one day, everyone in Wishfield can sit together again and share another pot of heartbound stew. See you soon, Nonoy.
Very happy to have that talk with Nonoy, and very happy to have seen these really cool trees in the background of that. I want to take a photo with them. I'm definitely only getting 3 missions done today, so the 4th mission we'll do next episode, after we're done looking at the new, stuff. That's almost perfect for the pose I was thinking in my head. The angle isn't quite right because I don't like this section of the road back here. So maybe I leave off the top of that tree. Okay, I think that works a little better. Let me mess with my focal length to see if I can get it with that cut out a little more, actually. Something like this, maybe? I kind of like the building cutting in here. Let me take a look at the pose and see if I can adjust it a tiny bit. I am in the shade, so this pose doesn't actually make any sense. I'd have to be looking from this angle. No, this angle. I can't tell where the sun's coming from. So I might have to do one where my hand isn't up, but I'm still doing that same kind of directional thing. Shelter from rain doesn't really make sense either. Not really. Honestly, the big problem is it's just not sunny. Let's check my turns real quick, just to make sure. Outfit poses. Ooh, maybe here. Hang on. It's gonna have the effect, which is the problem. Yeah. I do want, like, the looking... Like, that's not bad. I wanted the centered stuff, though. No, this is, like, too dramatic and play-esque. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with something a little different for the pose, because this just won't work this way. What can I go with? What is tomorrow's departure? Oh, it's a dance, yeah. I just looked at this earlier, I think, too. Another dance. Honestly, maybe there's a move here that works. Something like this I can do like I'm running through the field. And then like this in a little. Does Something like that. I want a little more of the left side cut off here. Something like that, maybe? Okay, now for lighting, the sun is, I think, coming towards me. So maybe like very mild top lighting. And then vignette can go down. The brightness, I think I can put a little higher. This is an interesting one. It's going to be a little too dark. I might have to turn the shadows up a little, actually. Highlights. Maybe highlights down. No. Let's try this, but then we're going to bring the exposure back up. And the brightness up too. Okay, I think that worked a little better. Shadows honestly need to probably come down more still. Okay. We're going to hide NPCs. We're going to hide collectibles. But we are going to bring out Momo, because he's in his correct outfit. And I have to not mess up my pose like I do every other time. Momo, you're going to be all the way this way. There. And then turn. And I need you in a movement pose. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. We'll put a snapshot. I have a couple free spots. Yeah, I saw these trees in the background when we were talking. That's not what I meant to do. Talking to Nonoy and really liked them. What is this, by the way? It's a chair? Okay, that's cute. Okay, so yeah, I definitely wasted a lot of time so far. So, 2 more we can try to get done here. Does that mean I won't be able to do Timis today? I think it does mean I won't get to do Timis today. I have to save Timis for tomorrow. I guess I can just... It gives me something to look forward to. So it'll be... We'll look at the new outfit. We looked at this at the start of the episode. We'll look at the new outfit next episode. We'll use a bunch of dice, and we'll do Timis' mission. And that'll probably be it. So I asked before, last episode, do I actually know you, John? Don't miss out, friends. Sign up now and head to the Ripple Estate to try our special edition box game and snag a free ride on the Choo Choo Train's brand new route. I can drive the Choo Choo Train. I got my license. Oh, it's Stonewood's very own superstar Nikki and her chubby kitty. No way you two are missing out on this. So energetic, John's always full of spirit. Of course, a few days ago, Flora told me about this big event and it got me all fired up. Big event? What kind of event? You know, Flora's been planning to expand the Choo Choo Train beyond the abandoned district, right? So of course designing the new route and spreading the word has to be next on the list. That is crazy. Are you kidding? Do you understand how insane of a task that's going to be? It'll be amazing if you can do it. And I hope it works. But that is a big undertaking. This promotion is all in preparation for the new line. They even launched a special edition box game in honor of it. One of the main problems I'm seeing is that the train runs at water level. And you're in a canyon. So you have to go potentially like 100 or 200 feet up in the air to get out of the mountain range. Because I think the entrance from Stoneville to the abandoned district is the lowest area of the mountain range. And that is a couple 100 feet up, I think. So you have to go up a couple 100 feet on the track. And then you'll be in the air. And you'll have to come back down a couple 100 feet right away. This is like an engineering nightmare. Unless you can dig a tunnel. I don't know about your technology with digging a train tunnel. That seems pretty rough. Through the entire mountain range, you could try. I don't know if I read this or not. A special edition box game in honor of it. whether it's to help my work reach more homes through the new route or to support Flora and the choo-choo train. It only makes sense to lend a hand promoting, right? Exactly. As soon as we heard it was about promoting the choo-choo train, everyone jumped in to help. Since you two are here, don't you want to hear my introduction? My pitch is way more detailed than any flyer. We're all ears. To thank everyone for supporting the choo-choo train, the train team is hosting a special pre-event. Every friend who joins, whether PC or human, as long as you clear the box game near the station platform, you'll win a chance to ride the choo-choo train's new route for free. All I heard was new game and free ride. Once the new route officially opens, I'm bringing along my proudest masterpiece. Maybe I'll even hold an exhibition on the train. Oh, I'm getting off topic. Nikki, you should give it a try. Flora and Pops are looking forward to seeing you there. They can't stop singing your praises, saying that without you, the choo-choo train wouldn't be where it is today, and this event wouldn't even be happening. I only did what I could, but since you put it that way, Momo, what do you think? Let's go. We're heading straight to the area near the station platform in Ripple Estate. Let's check it out. The idea of selling free tickets to a train that, as far as I'm aware, hasn't even began construction. This is the part I was talking about being a couple 100 feet up. Let's go look at it real quick on our way over. This is like a century-long project as far as I'm concerned. I do not think the pieceys are going to be able to get this done in a Flora-wish human lifetime. Time for them is weirdly long. See, the train runs on the water, so you have to go from the water up like 100 feet through here and then back down 100 feet, or you have to dig a tunnel through this whole mountain. It is rough. Because, yeah, the whole thing is just a huge mountain range on all sides. Somewhere over here to the left is Itza, whatever it is. Itzafell? I don't think it's Itzafell. Itza something. I don't have these. Wait, what? I'm missing teleporters over here. One of the ideas I had as things I can do as we closed out this update was that I'd go get all the teleporters I'm missing, which I think is only these, and apparently now these. So that way I can say I got all teleporters, but we will have to go do that. Oh, it's this station platform. He was talking about the Ripple Estate. I should have mentioned that, or known that. I was about to teleport up to the choo-choo station. But, that's another, like, little tick-off thing. Like, we gotta go say bye to Kilo. We have to get the last 5 to 8, maybe, teleporters unlocked. There's a quest here. I want to do, if I have time, I'll do it. If not, I won't, because it's kind of funny that I haven't. I want to do those quests that are right in front of Marquez Jr.'s shop that I keep saying I'm going to do and then don't, and they've just been there for, like, 6 months. But, for now, we have a game to play. And there's also a picture here. This is going to auto-start by distance, probably. Oh, we can actually make it to this. Oh, it's the new dress. No, back piece again. That's another girl who is wearing full dress, no back piece. Are you using the hair I'm using right now? Do you have the braid down here? It's hard to see because your hands are over it. You might be using my hair, or a hair that's very, very similar. Very cute, though, obviously. And I think you press this. Yeah. I heard that. Are you gonna be good? You're not gonna make the noise? Okay. Now let's talk to everyone. Hello, Flora. Look over here. Everyone who wants to try the game, this way, please. Everyone, enter in order. Then head over to Raggy to line up. Don't worry, don't rush. Everyone will get a turn. Flora, it's been a while. It's our junior conductor and Momo. I'm so glad you two could make it. I was just thinking to myself how amazing it would be if Nikki could come and see this. We all remember how much effort you put into repairing the train. Ah, it was nothing. Everyone's so enthusiastic. It looks like Flora's choo-choo train expansion plan is making real progress. Yes, ever since the choo-choo train was fixed, I've been planning the development of a new line. After scouting for days on end, I finally found a suitable new route. However, from laying the tracks to test runs to finally opening the line, it's going to be quite a while. It's quite the undertaking. Looks like it won't be ready anytime soon. Will you tell me where the line is so I can see it? Exactly. Well, we can't let everyone ride the new route just yet. Hosting a pre-launch event is the perfect way to kick things off. Wishfield is so lively right now, it's the perfect time for promotion. Everyone's putting so much energy into the promotion. We've already left John's enthusiasm felt. Left, and then I thought it sounded weird, so I said learn, and then it was actually just felt. We've already felt John's enthusiasm firsthand. Looks like all the pieces are eager to see the choo-choo train restored to its former glory. I guess I can put it in the shot. It's also the passenger car. Normally when it's going around place to place, it's the, cargo. Oh no, what is the term I'm thinking of? The cargo car. Yeah. But now they have the passenger car. Of course, Father used to say that back in Prosperville, the choo-choo train carried both goods and passengers through Wishfield. Even if he doesn't say it, I know he's looking forward to seeing the choo-choo train run through Wishfield again. I want the choo-choo train to go beyond the abandoned district and travel to distant lands so everyone can enjoy even more breathtaking views. That's the spirit. Nikki and I are all in to help the choo-choo train grow even bigger and better. I believe the choo-choo train will run through the Wishfield once again, reaching every corner of the Heartcraft Kingdom and maybe even all of Mirrorland. I can't wait for that day to come. Thank you for saying that. I'll do my best. Anyway, it's time for the trial run. We agreed earlier if you two showed up, you'd be among the first to give it a try. If you hadn't helped us fix the choo-choo train back then, we wouldn't even be here today. So what is this game you have in store over here? Which one is it? Is it the memory one? It is! I haven't done this one in so long. Last time I said it out loud, I didn't really... Wait a second, I didn't see any difference. I thought there was gonna be... I thought those were gonna lift and there was gonna be a little ball under them. So I wasn't looking. So I have... This is a 25% chance guess. It's you. Was it the color of these were different? That's crazy. That was actually... I hit a 25 on that. Nikki and Momo, you're on the list to be among the first to try the new route. What's that noise? Oh no, could something be wrong in the new carriage? Everyone stay calm and follow my lead. Those of you waiting outside the carriages, step back and move on to the sturdy part of the platform. There's no platform here, we're just in the grass. Everyone's still inside the carriages, human and PCs alike. Please evacuate immediately. Right, can you take these passengers to a safe area? Alright, everyone, just form a line and follow me. Under Flora's guidance, everyone evacuates to a safe area. Friends here to support us, please listen up. The train is currently having some issues. For your safety, please wait here while we check to see what the problem is. Once the inspection is complete, we'll continue with the trial run. We appreciate your patience. Could you go and give Raggy a hand? Just try to keep everyone calm. Raggy, I need you to check the control room. Be sure to pay extra attention to the brakes. We want to help too. Is there anything we can do? Let me think. From that noise earlier, I can narrow down a few possibilities. Please check the chimney, the carriage connection, and the floorboard inside the carriage for any problems. I'll inspect the rest of the train. Once we're done, we'll meet back here. I'm going to guess the floorboard is the problem then, because that's kind of like the area we were looking at. But let's check this. Our connection.
Nikki.
Everything looks fine here. Let's check somewhere else. Let's go check our smokestack, or the chimney is what they're calling it. Oh! Hard to get up one here. There we go. Because they're having us check the floorboards last, I think that is going to be the answer too. The thing that launched us on the other train. The one that's like stationary. Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the chimney. Let's check the next spot. And now the floorboards. Yeah, because this is where the camera cut. It was, I think it cut to right here, actually, was where the camera was in space. Is there something visibly wrong with them? I don't think so. Crack. That was really loud. Something is coming right beneath our feet. The floorboards are loose. We need to be careful. Must be the source of the noise. Let's go tell Flora. So we gotta pull the carpet up. See what happened. If it's dry rotted or if there's some other issue. Is it just one layer? This texture is a little weird. It doesn't quite look like wood to me. Is it some type of like weird finished stone? I don't know. Interesting. Okay, Flora. We have a problem. After a thorough inspection, I found a few loose screws on the train's chassis. I suspect these are what caused the noise. Thanks, Reggie. I always have a rough idea of what's going on. We just need to wait for Nikki to report back with the results of our investigation. We're back. We just found the noise coming from the loose floorboards inside the carriage. Thank you. It's very useful information. Raggy freed up some time, so I had him check the chassis as well. Based on your findings, it appears that a loose chassis triggered a chain reaction resulting in the noise. Is the problem serious? Will it be difficult to fix? Don't worry, it's not too serious. Fixing it isn't hard, though finding the materials could be a bit tricky. Let's see, if you have enough spare floorboards in the warehouse, we'll replace the loose ones and add some supporting material. We need 3 flight fruits to give the chassis some extra stability and ensuring safe operation. If I remember correctly, we used up all the spare flight fruit when we built the new carriage. Haven't had a chance to restock them since then. I normally handle this myself, but it's a very urgent matter. Between managing the crowd and keeping everyone calm, we'll need some extra help. Volunteers helping out today are just friendly villagers. If anything goes wrong, they might not be able to handle it. I just need 3 flight fruit. Nikki and I can take care of it. Flora, leave it to us. Count me in too. I'll get the spare floorboards. Lifting heavy stuff is my specialty, and out of the warehouse well. Nikki, Rag, you're amazing. Thank you on behalf of the entire Choo Choo Train team. Once you've gathered everything, let's meet back here. I need to go help out the volunteers first. I should have everything? Only the 3 fruits, right? Count them 1, 2, 3. 3 flight fruits. Alright, let's give it a go. So here are the flight fruits you needed. That's hard for me to say. Great, Raggy just brought back the floorboards. Now we have everything we need, the repairs can start. By the way, what's up with Raggy and Velvy? Why are they always arguing? Oh, what a pair of headaches. After you two left, Velvy appeared out of nowhere, asking all sorts of questions, claiming he wanted to help, showing off his skills. Then Raggy came back with the floorboards and accidentally brushed some dust onto Velvy. Accidentally. That's how things escalated into an argument you just saw. Can't you just brush the dust off? Does it really have to turn into such a big deal? Exactly, it shouldn't have gotten this far. Should we do something to stop them? You should date one of them. If you like either of them. Well, they're always like this, I'm used to it. They'll calm down soon enough. Now we have more important things to focus on. Now you show up to be all eager, but where were you when the train actually needed help? You, how dare you say that? The moment I came to help you, I think you did on purpose. I think you ruined my expensive velvet. No amount of Floragale cloth could ever make up for this. Nikki, should we remind them they came to help Flora in the first place? Wait, hold on. Has anyone seen Flora? What, Flora's not here? Where'd she go? This is ridiculous. If it weren't for you, I'd have already gone to help Flora. I don't have the time to argue with you. Where's Flora? She's not here either. I've looked everywhere. She's nowhere to be found. Could Flora have gone to fix the train all by herself? I'm back. She's done already? Oh, you're back? Where'd you go? I went to fix the train. With everything ready, I just went ahead and got started. It was a pretty straightforward job. Thank you all for your patience. The choo-choo train has been fully repaired, and the trial runs will now continue. Flora, how'd you fix it all by yourself? Could have been my chance to shine. All that arguing, and in the end, she didn't even need their help. Looks like Flora didn't even need their help. At least Raggy contributed. I can respect that. Rather than getting caught up in pointless drama, Flora stayed focused and took care of business. The choo-choo train trial runs are back on track. If it weren't for your help, things would have been total chaos. Don't mention it. We just did what we could. Your repair skills will really save the day. Now I understand why Miss Wrench couldn't say enough about your repair skills. You just went ahead and fixed everything without even a word. And that was Miss, not Mrs. Thank you. However, more than being just someone who receives help, I want to be someone who can solve problems on my own and help others as well. I want to be someone who can help others with their troubles, just like Nikki. That's why I've been giving it my all. Thanks for saying that, Flora. I'm really happy to know that you feel that way. One day, I'll take the choo-choo train even further, to places we haven't even heard of yet. Even though I don't know what the future holds, I'm excited. Excited to experience more, meet more people along the way. I hope when that time comes, we can meet again. By then, both will be stronger than we are now. Deal. When that time comes, we'll swap stories of everything we've experienced along the way. That was a fun one. I'm glad to have more train stuff, even though I can't drive the train right now. Is it taking off? Okay, no, we're fine. But we are going to do another mission. If this one ends like super fast, we can actually throw Timis in this episode. And all the stuff I said earlier about our timing for next episode is wrong. And by all the stuff, I mean that one time I talked about it. My throat is hurting a lot. I need to sip my drink while we're teleporting here. The Nonoy quest being voiced helped a lot. I was able to rest my throat. but it is hurting. And I got a recording from Musume today or tomorrow, too. Hey, where'd everyone go? We're here, right in front of you. Stylist Nikki and the little talking furball. So good to see you again. Little furball, wait, you're not talking about me, are you? I already got way too many nicknames. Of course, Momo, you're so round and fluffy. Dudu, why are you here all by yourself? Where are Mimi and Fifi? We split up because they had to take care of group activities elsewhere on Lakeheart Island. Are you really old enough to be splitting up and doing things across the island? Everyone in Pepper Gem is great. It's just that it's so hard to get everyone together. After all, Pepper Gem embraces ultimate possibility and encourages growing freely without fear. I'm sure everyone is working hard on their own way. I hope so, but I won't be happy if I catch anyone slacking off like that silly Toto. He either doesn't show up, or when he does, he's sighing like he just lost all his blings. It's impossible to get his attention. I don't know what happened, but Mimi and Fifi are worried about him. You're worried too, aren't you? Otherwise you would have brought it up. Of course not. Okay, maybe just a little. After all, he's always missing it. It affects all of us. One time I overheard him muttering, "Dear Miss Bettina, I sincerely beg you, please teach me the way." I'm guessing it was too hard to finish the rest of that sentence. Miss Bettina, if I remember correctly, she's a ranger from Umbraso. I don't know the details, but I know Toto's been worried about it for a long time. Nikki, could you go near the Meadow Activity Support Center and talk to Miss Bettina to learn more about the situation? Can't shake the feeling that she's the key to all this. Maybe if she knew what was going on, we'd better understand what's wrong with Toto. No problem. Momo and I will go see what's going on between Toto and Bettina. See you later, Dudu. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to press. How do I leave? There we go. We're heading right on over here. Your name is Bettina. Okay. Miss Bettina, I'm Toto from Faewish. I'm fast and strong, and I hope you can be my teacher in the art of swordsmanship. So, I mentioned before, I think it was when Encore season first started, and I didn't believe that it was Adarina sitting in the event page with us, because I thought, why would she be there? I thought it was this girl, and I didn't actually know her name, because as far as I'm aware, the only time I've ever seen her is when she first showed up during the main story where we got to Stoneville, and she, like, jumped down from the top, and then acted cool, and then, like, walked away. And I don't think I ever saw her again. So I have no idea what her story is. I assume there's a side quest that focuses on her, and I know that, when was this? A long time ago, I believe it was when I was doing the quest for the people fleeing from the Empire of Light, the people at the border, and we were taking the children to the Daisy Inn, that quest. Someone had a snapshot, and I believe it was them and Bettina at the camp. So I think at some point there's a mission where she's there. It's possible, because this was like 7 months ago, that I've just completely made this up and it never happened and I'm hallucinating. I'm pretty sure that happened though. And we did say that before. I'm sorry, my answer is still no. I must not be saying this right. Let me try again. Oh, that was threatening. It's not about the words you said. If you really want to learn swordsmanship, then unsheath this sword. Sword in the stone? Test? It is! Just doesn't have the raw strength. How is that possible? Miss Bettina made it look so easy. Yeah, that's what solid metal does. It is very, very heavy, and her arms are going to be very, very buff swinging that around. Learning swordsmanship isn't easy. It's not worth your time. Spend your time playing, picking flowers, catching bugs, or going fishing. Whatever you like. There are so many things you can do. Swordsmanship isn't one of them. I understand why she's saying this if you live in, like, a peaceful time in a peaceful place. Although, obviously, Faewish and Breezy Meadow might not stay peaceful, considering they're neighbors. But it's worth trying to hold on to the normal lives that you can. But, I don't know, it depends how much his drive is. If he wants to be a warrior, he can be a warrior. And he can eventually just join, like, the Heartcraft Kingdom Guard or something when he gets older. I advise you to give up. I won't. Long time no see, Bettina. Just now, Toto... Nikki? I remember you. Toto's been pestering me to learn swordsmanship. I've said no so many times, but he just won't listen. He just won't give up. May I ask why you keep refusing him? That's a long story. Seems like there's something going on. I have a good impression of you, Nikki. Maybe we can talk about this another time. Right now, I have more important matters to attend to. What's going on? If you don't mind, we can help. I'm looking for a gift to remember a friend by. A finely crafted doll and a crimson flame. The doll isn't hard to find, but the flower is a bit tricky. Is a crimson flame a flower? I got confused there because I thought I misread it. Crimson flame? What's that? True to its name, the flower burns a fiery crimson like a sun that never sets. Got it. Maybe Momo and I can ask some friends who know a lot about plants and see if they know where to find one. Who would I go to for plant help? I don't know. Do we know a botanist? We probably do, and I'm just forgetting. It's fine. I'll take care of this myself. I don't like troubling others. Don't worry. Just think of it as a little something in return for listening to a story. In that case, I'll take you up on the offer. Momo, I was thinking if it's about plants, a gardener is always the best person to ask. Should we ask Miss Narcy? Now that you mentioned, Miss Narcy's garden is nearby. Let's go ask her. Miss Narcy is... Miss Narcy. Are you just one of the workers here? Because I was going to say... Earlier I talked about right here is the farm where the boy who raps lives. And I mentioned him earlier because I think his sheep escaped, but maybe I'm just misremembering his different quest. I think it's... Is it his mother? Whoever the woman was who lost the sheep, and then we found the sheep up here, and we kind of like met up and did like a fashion show or something, where we're like, this is the prettiest sheep or something, in the back area of this. I remember her being like one of the prettiest girls in the entire game. She was so pretty. But I don't remember what her name was. Hello, Narcy. These flowers are blooming so beautifully. I hope they can help Grace forget her work troubles, even if only for a little while. Miss Narcy, sorry to bother you. Are you taking care of these flowers? Nikki, Momo, perfect timing. I was just thinking the flowers as beautiful as these deserve to be shared with everyone. Although they only bloom for a short while, I hope that at their peak, more people can witness their beauty. Thank you, Miss Narcy. Actually, Momo and I have something to ask you. Have you ever heard of the Crimson Flame? Crimson Flame? I'm vaguely familiar with them. They look like ordinary wildflowers, but their color is vivid. In the sunlight, they glow like a tiny cluster of candles. Very eye-catching. As far as I know, they're more common in Umbraso, but fairly rare in Breezy Meadow. What do we do, Nikki? We can't just ask Mr. Spindle to make one for us. No need for that. Although they're rare, they do exist. I've seen some before in the flower fields near Bug Song Hill. You can also try your luck in the Mountain Meadows. Flower fields near Bug Song Hills in the Mountain Meadows. Got it. Thank you for your help, Miss Narcy. You're very welcome. Happy I could help. Good luck finding the Crimson Flame. I don't know which one's closer. Oh, over here. And what do they mean by the mountains? Do they mean like up here, or do they mean here? Because this is also a mountain. I'm just going to go to the Bugsong Hills. Because this is a nice little lake area down here. And it gives me an excuse to sip my drink again. Down we go. That's the closest I've ever seen Esslings to the civilization here. Can you guys not, please? 3 HP Esslings, too. At least they don't have shields. Get out of here. Look, someone's... Is that Veli? Veli. I told you I forgive you. Quick status, you, Momo. Let's focus on finding something. Momo, I'm sorry. I was too distracted by Veli. That's for the best. Okay. I guess it's not daytime. There's a book here. What? So they're not shining. Vivid color, glow like a tiny cluster of candles. That's it, Nikki. It's definitely a crimson flame, but it's already been crushed. Momo, we'll have to head to the mountain meadows and find another one. Oh, Nikki, look, a notebook. Looks like someone's journal. I'm just scrolling in case it kicks me out again. The notes recorded the key points of various sword techniques. The author also included carefully drawn illustrations of the poses, including many of them resembling abstract art more than practical guidance. Buried among the notes is a letter that seemingly was never sent to the lone swordsman, author of many swordsmanship books. Hello, I am a devotee reader of yours and have read all of the books you've published. I even studied the art of speaking, which... Okay, I'm glad I scrolled down. It kicked me out again. From the looks of it, it seems like the notebook's owner is diligently studying swordsmanship, even reaching out to the textbook's author for guidance and sharing their unique insight. Nikki, you're being too nice. It's basically a rant. I don't know what's causing that, because my hand is literally not on the keyboard, and I didn't click. I think it would have made a sound. It's a very weird, bad bug, but I know to scroll now in case that happens. So when the video's over, I'll go back and read that on my own time, so just assume that I've read the whole thing. Judging by the handwriting, the owner is probably still pretty young. Maybe? Never mind. Let's head to the mountain meadows and look for the Crimson Flame. If we're lucky, we'll be able to find one there. Alright, feeling motivated again? Let's go. And the... Okay. View and backpack. Which, frankly, turned out to be less useful. Despite this, I still ran into some problems when practicing the moves. Take, for example, the Swordsman's Trump card you introduced. The silky smooth combo of upward and downward slashes. It's really Hiccup. It's really confusing in practice. How exactly is it done? Maybe I just lack the strength. But the most I can achieve is to cut off a few leaves off the branches. My big sister mocked me, saying the leaves simply fell on their own and weren't touched by my sword at all. How cruel. Also, the Furious Strike is very difficult to master. All you need to do is cut into the opponent's sword with full force and then keep pushing. Simple, right? If once is not enough, do it again. That's what you wrote in the book, which I thought would be perfect for me to learn, so I spent 2 hours a day practicing the move, but ended up just hitting a flower bed, causing me to sneeze nonstop. Could it be that I lack the talent of swordsmanship? That can't be right. I even made a wish to the wishing one, who said I would become an incredible swordsman. Swordsmanship is one of the things that are super, super, super hard to learn through self-study. It's a little too advanced and technical to make that a reasonable study. You have to have mentorship most of the time. That gave me a huge confidence boost and made me realize the problem must lie with your books, which prompted me to write this letter. It also attached my daily training routine. I would be grateful for any advice you could offer. Eagerly awaiting your reply, a beginner swordsman. Training routine. 100 slashes, 40 minutes of jogging, squats and legs exercises, daily wishes to the wishing one. Very cute at the end there. I'm glad they keep giving us things in the inventory. It's more to spit in my face that I didn't check the sketch we got from the Wishmaster. Which, honestly, I should probably just Google it, because I'm past that point in the quest. Maybe I'll do that off camera one day. It's Miss Bettina. She's busy with something. Let's go talk to her, Momo. This is too fast dialogue here. She's just chilling. Yeah, I probably should just look that up to see what the sketch was, because I thought it was Wishful Arosa at first, and then I forgot to check it. Because I thought the quest would just show me it. Hello, Bettina. Should be nearby. Huh? It's you two. Bettina, what brings you here? I sense something dangerous. Let's just call it a ranger's instinct. Without it, I'd probably be lying under the ground here, pushing up daisies. This actually isn't a bad spot. People might have picnics here. That was her saying it, obviously. Sorry, the joke is in poor taste. Feeling is past now. I suppose it's thanks to you two. As for Toto, never mind. Yes, we ran into some S-lings just now, but I managed to purify them. Still... my impression of Bettina is that she is a very blunt person, and she speaks very efficiently. So I think being honest with her, she'll like more. Momo and I found a crimson flame, but unfortunately it was already crushed. We're planning to try the mountain meadows next. Maybe we can find another one there. It's okay if you can't find one. I was probably asking too much of you. It's a flower from my hometown. For personal reasons, I wanted to use one as a commemoration for a friend. As a commemorate. The crimson flame must hold a very special meaning to you. In Umbraso, we call it the sunflower. It represents vitality and hope, as well as a soul that shines as brilliantly as fire. She loves them the most. I used to make them into a flower crown for her all the time. She was your friend? Yes, her name was, Solveig. Something I think I've asked before is, I don't know if nations in this game are based on real-world countries or anything. So when I see Solveig, I think of, like, Russian. And she looks very Russian to me. But I don't know if that's actually a thing, or if it's just a coincidence and I'm just making an assumption based on how the name is spelt. She's a little girl who loved beautiful things. We met by chance after she was injured in an accident caused by a noble recklessly riding a horse. I was so angry that I gave the scoundrel a good beating. Classic Bettina. He was a coward. He didn't even have the nerve to tell his father. Lucky for him, it saved me the trouble of having to lay into him again. After that, Solveig and I grew close. I feel like I'm really mispronouncing that, because I feel like it's supposed to be another language. We explored together, went hunting together, and shared plenty of laughter. Later, when she decided she wanted to learn swordsmanship, I became her teacher. It really does sound like the two of you shared some wonderful times together. Yes, when the war came, the hills turned to blood red. The sunflowers burned, the meadows lost their color, and the villages became wastelands. Time seemed to slow down. I can't remember how many times I had to swing my sword. All I knew was that the enemies were in front of me. By the time I returned to the safe zone, Solveig was gone. Against my wishes, she took the sword I gave her and ran off on her own. She never came back. That's so heartbreaking. Did she really want to go out onto the battlefield? But she was just a child. How could she? I don't know what she was thinking. All I know is if she hadn't learned how to fight with the sword, she wouldn't have left the safe zone. Maybe she'd be in Faewish, living a normal life. Is that what you refused to teach Toto? I think the points from earlier still stand. I think it's probably fine to recommend against swordsmanship to a peaceful land, but if they have the drive, they can just become a guard. I don't like repeating history, and in the time of peace, picking up a sword feels wrong. Before Bettina can finish, hurried footsteps can be heard in the distance. Shoo! Huh? Miss Nikki? Miss Bettina? Please, just pretend you didn't see me. I'll be going. Wait, Toto, are you holding a crimson flame? Ah, yes. Shoo! I was looking for a notebook. Have you seen it by any chance? Oh, Toto! You and your sister are the ones who are allergic to the flowers, aren't you? You're, like, allergic to rainy, sunny orchids? And then you tried to get your sister a rainy orchid, and she was allergic because they're the same thing? Was that you, Toto? This one? Yes, thank you, Miss Nikki. I guess I'll be... Is that flower you're holding for me? Yes. Shoo! I apologize. I overheard your conversation with Miss Nikki. I know a fair bit about plants, so the moment I heard you wanted a crimson flame, I went looking for one. I thought if I found one and gave it to Miss Nikki, I might finally understand why you won't teach me how to fight with the sword. I got a little delayed on the way. I took a detour through the mountain meadow. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize. Toto, why do you want to learn to fight with the sword so badly? I once encountered Esslings while playing outside. I was terrified. My mind went blank. If it hadn't been for Miss Bettina saving me, I might have... That's what I thought. If only I could learn to use a sword. Then I could protect myself and never be afraid again. It's safe here. Esslings only appear in the wild. Even so, what if one day Faewish isn't safe anymore? I don't want to keep relying on others to protect me. I want to be able to protect myself and others. If that day ever comes, I'll take up a sword and protect Faewish. As a ranger from Brasso, I'm confident that... Toto was very anxious. As he moved a little closer to Miss Bettina, he sneezed. Achoo! You've been sneezing this whole time. Are you sick? I'm allergic to pollen, but as long as Miss Bettina is willing to teach me, it's okay. Achoo! You're really something. Running into a flower patch even though you're allergic to pollen. Judging by your clothes, it looks like you even took a fall. I'm guessing Toto must have run into some Esslings in the flower field and accidentally dropped his notebook while trying to get away. Then in his hurry to find another crimson flame, he ran all the way to the mountain meadow and accidentally tripped from running too fast. That's why we found his notebook in the flower fields. The notebook is full of sword techniques. Toto, it's clear you've tried teaching yourself, but swordsmanship is difficult, and despite all your efforts, you haven't made much progress. Even with your allergies, you still went to find the Crimson Flame because you wanted Miss Bettina to be your teacher. You're willing to do anything just to learn. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I really, really do want to become swordsman. Is that so? Miss Bettina staring at the mountain for 2 whole months. What's so special about it? I feel there's tremendous power within the mountain. Instincts tell me I can gain insight from the mountain. To protect and prosper, I can grow stronger and lead a bright future as a sunflower. In some ways, we're actually quite similar. Fine. If it's to protect others, I respect your resolve. I'll be here tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. Don't be late. Does that mean Bettina's agreed to be your teacher? Really? Oh my. That's wonderful. Toto, make sure you talk to Dudu later. She's been really worried about you. I will, Miss Nikki. Could hardly contain his excitement. He bounced and cheered, thanking Nikki and Miss Bettina, and he ran off happily. Nikki, do you have a moment? I'd like to take you somewhere. Of course, let's go. Over here? Hello, horsies. I'm just passing by today. All the way down by the river. This is another take a sip of my drink moment. We gotta get the blings. The little jump point they set up for us. Straight into the thing, too. We've already done it before, I think, because I didn't see any dewdrops. Go, Solveig. Go to a place free of war. A place brighter than the sun, clearer than a spring, and more peaceful than a hidden valley. May you go forth pure and free of all burden. May your heart stay steadfast until all your wishes come true. Nikki, Momo, I asked you to come here for 2 reasons. First, I wanted you to witness this. Second, there's something I want to ask you. Ask, I'll do my best to answer. My world's always been simple. Swing my sword. Fight. When someone follows me, I protect them. Those were my convictions. When Toto encountered the S-Slings, I was just a step too late. If he hadn't been able to run away, I shudder to think what might have happened. I once trusted my sword completely, treating it like a talisman, but I never considered that even a sword has its limits. It's always hard to accept when your beliefs are shaken. Bettina, you shared your past with me, so let me share a story I once heard with you. The story's heroine was a young girl with a single mission, to save the world. Are you going to tell her that we ended the world? She tried time and time again, and along the way she made countless friends. They stood side by side, fighting against the darkness of the world. No matter how close they became, they would eventually have to part ways. She was able to save many, but some were ultimately forgotten by time. In the end, the girl realized she couldn't save everyone. More importantly, she couldn't blame herself. Doing one's best, protecting what one can, that's already more than enough. I suppose that's what they mean by doing your best and having a clear conscience. I was stubborn. I led the refugees to a new home with nothing but my sword, never once thinking about what might happen if I had failed. Perhaps it's time for a change. That was a nice quest. We have to look at this. Oh, took a picture with her. Very nice. Rock and roll-esque outfit. I feel like... actually, I was gonna say, I feel like this isn't the bottoms from the rock and roll set, but I know it is because it's a dress. It's not a 2-piece. Because this middle part here, connecting it, you can't separate. And I know that's the correct overcoat. We have time... I see that fish. We have enough time. I finished pretty early. I can take this off the map now. I forgot. I spelled video wrong. 30 off the video. Delete. We have enough time. I'm going to do Timis' quest. It's going to be another 2-hour episode. That's fine. I was really sad that I was not going to finish all 4 of these in one episode, because I was hoping I could. So, the fact that the second and third one were way shorter than Nonoy's made this possible. Cute! We got the puppet stitching the puppet eyes. I love those eyes so much. What are they from? Let me look at the full dress. Okay, you're wearing Sea of Stars. That doesn't... Oh, that is not what I wanted to press. You're wearing Sea of Stars. Tiny crown. The long triple hair. You know what? We can do what we did last episode, and we can see if I can guess where that's from. It might be a golden season one, actually. So where would makeup be for a thing? Now that we're learning to use this menu for the first time. No, none of you would have had that makeup. So, the music season? I don't think so. Yeah, you wouldn't have that, and that's not the right hair either. Not Danshing, not Blue Tears. Playful is... no. Revelry, it might be. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for limited time residence. You. What is your eyes? Oh. That is most definitely not it. And I have the Eerie Season eyes, because they're part of this set. They're just like blue, aren't they? Yep, just blue. Is it this early? Is it the firework ones? I didn't pull anything on this banner. Is it your eyes? No. Oh, it's, the flight dress. And the original veil. It does go pretty far down in the front, actually. I do like that a lot. We have to keep in mind that it is possible that the makeup is from the cash shop on any of these. And that would be Parapal Premium, I think, is what that is. So if it was like Firework Seasons, Parapal Premium. Random surprise, this. Is it in here? Listen, it's definitely worth learning how this menu works. Because if I can learn how it works, it's gonna be very nice to use to find things. Is that it? No. There's no way it's bubble season, right? Bubble season was 1.5, wasn't it? I think so. Yeah. What was the other 5-star here? The water walking. You're not button eyes. It has to be playful season. And I'm just wrong. Most definitely not that. What about the limited resonance? Okay, I guess I don't know it. Blue Tears, Danshing, music. Is it possible that it's actually from here? I know I wasted like 10 minutes looking at this. There is 2 sets here. Yeah, that's crazy. There. And limited resonance is not that. What if it's current banner and I just didn't realize it? It is! I'm glad I checked that before closing it. It's literally in the cash shop right now? Isn't that what that means? It's not you. This? It is! It's from the Splendid gift. For the casket. Okay, I'm really glad I looked at that. Now I know where that's from, because this is really cute makeup. I expect to see it a lot. Like the stitching. It reminds me of the girl from Nightmare Before Christmas, or Nightmare Before Halloween. She was in both, I think, with Jack Skellington. But, like, the love interest of his. I think she had stitching on her face like this. It's been 20 years since I've seen that. I don't even remember what year that movie came out. But these are such good eyes. This is the update of eyes, apparently. The eyes are so good for all this stuff. I know I tend to like the dark zombie dead eyes. So stuff like this, where it's very lifeless eyes, I literally pulled on the banner just to get the eyes, because I loved, like, the dead eyes from this dress so much. I wish I could get these button eyes, too, because I'd use them all the time. Okay, that was a big distraction. I'm so glad I found those. Because, like I said, I want to get better at using the compendium to help me remember where things are from. Especially cash shop things and things from the early game when I wasn't as actively paying attention to the cash shop. Wait, I didn't mean to click that just now. I was trying to talk to Timis. Timis, I'm here. Wait, you spilled something. You spilled a bunch of things. Oh no. Neither the gentle cleansing water nor the ultra light cleansing oil can get it off. Oh no, how can I possibly save you my radiant wishes recipe? Timis, what happened? This place looks like it's in a crisis. Crisis? No, nothing like that. It's just everyone's been busy, things got a bit messy, and our moods are a bit low. That doesn't sound like it. Ah, it's no big deal. My second rule for the happy work environment: turn big problems into small ones, and small ones into nothing. With the right mindset, even bad things will get scared away. Alright, there was a bit of an accident while I was mixing some ingredients. I slipped and spilled everything all over this recipe, leaving a huge stain. I tried to save it. I grabbed my cleansing water, the ultra light cleansing oil, and even the all-covered concealer. If you pour that on a recipe, will it just like wipe the ink and you'll just be left with paper? But the stain is just too stubborn. Maybe I should try the Insta Brightening Foundation. You need to stop cleaning with makeup. Or stop making your makeup so powerful that you can use it as cleaning reagents. Stop. If you keep this up, the recipe will be ruined. Stain's really bad. Is this recipe that important to you? Of course it is. It's the recipe for Radiant Wishes cosmetics line I'm preparing for the Super Styling Contest. It's a gift for all the contestants. What? I have not received this. Please give me this. I think I haven't gotten it. The faewish sprites and I have been working on it for days, and we finally managed to combine all the unique and meaningful materials from the Wishing Woods into a single recipe. There's only one copy. I see, so this recipe is for a super limited edition line of the Wishing Woods cosmetics. Exactly. Once it's made, stylists will be able to experience the full charm of the Wishing Woods. Sounds wonderful. I want one too. No problem, but big problem. Without the recipe, I can't make radiant wishes at all. After all these hours spent working on the recipe, you don't remember a thing? Real special things can be hard to remember. Anyway, let's not think about that for now. I need to figure out how to get rid of the stain first. I don't blame her because she makes a lot of different makeup products. So, remembering the recipe, even if it's a newer one, it's going to naturally blend into similar products in your mind. Timis, since the recipe was a joint effort, maybe the faewish sprites who helped you will remember some of the details? We'll go ask them. Maybe we can piece the recipe back together. Of course, how can I forget them? Nikki, you're such a quick thinker. But the Super Styling Contest is happening right now. Wouldn't you be too busy? This is all my fault. No worries. Teamwork makes everything easier. Besides, I want to start using Radiant Wishes as soon as possible. You're the best. Alright. Let's go find Dakabo. She was the most enthusiastic during the discussion, talking and mumbling non-stop. Some of her ideas are definitely in the recipe. Let me think. She'll be helping out the Wish Inspection Center recently. That's definitely where we should go. Target, Dakabo. Let's go. As soon as Timis finishes speaking, she disappears from sight. Timis is flying way too fast, Nikki. I'll turn to the Wish Inspection Center to find Dakabo. Timis, can you actually fully fly? Is that the first confirmation we've had that members of the Twin Moon Kingdom are capable of full flight? Like, obviously they have wings. But I don't know if they've flown in the... Wait, down here? What am I tracking? Oh, I'm tracking this again. We're going over here. I was going to say, originally, before I got distracted by her flying, I'm so happy she's coming with us and not just staying at the stall because I get more Timis. Even if she's not voiced, I'm okay with voicing her. Just so I can spend more time with her. Because like I said, she is my favorite character. Oh, Timis has already found Dakubo. Let's just go ask if they managed to do something. I know Allison is my second favorite. And I went back and forth on Timis and Allison for a while, but my heart is just set on Timis. I love her so much. Ever since I first met her, she's like the cutest thing in the entire world. What is going on here? Am I supposed to be here? Gurubo, is this the world quest? Am I tracking a love letter to Earth right now? I am. Okay, hang on. 70 meters away. I'm sorry, I do need to go do your quest. That is a priority if I have time. But right now, Timis is my priority. There's like 4 quests in this area. They're all overlapping. Here we go. Timis, Dokubo. Have you remembered any key details about the Radiant Wishes recipe? Well, Dokubo seems to remember something, but I don't recall anything at all. Was it another Timis who attended the discussion? I remember. Radiant Wishes need sparkling glimmer grass. Thinking about it, the Wishing Woods is so magical, so full of hope. Every day when I open my eyes, I can't help but feel grateful that I get to live here. Oh, that was Dakubo, not Timis. My mood feels as radiant as if I used the Sizz Spark eyeshadow. This sparkling feeling has to be included in Radiant Wishes. Wait, Dakubo, are you sure you're talking about the Radiant Wishes recipe and not Sizz Spark eyeshadow? Besides, can a cosmetic that represents the Wishing Woods really use glimmer grass? That stuff's found everywhere. Timis did say we need to choose ingredients that are unique and meaningful to the Wishing Woods to make Radiant Wishes truly special. Just because something exists in other areas doesn't mean it's not, like, an important part of you and your culture. Like, you'll find that with food a lot. Like, some cultures, all of their food is based around rice. Rice exists, like, everywhere in the world. Especially with trade now, even if you're not growing it everywhere. But even if it is spread throughout the world, it can still be a staple of your culture. So, I don't think there's any issue with this at all. All I can remember is the glimmer grass. Big misunderstanding. Makeup has infinite possibilities. Any ingredient, if designed with care, can become special. Glimmer grass included. I love you, Timis. Everything about you I love, and every time I talk to you, it gets even better. I was probably so focused on finding unique ingredients, which is why, now that I think about it, maybe it wasn't just that. Maybe something... Could something have happened during the discussion that made you overlook Dakubo's advice? Don't remind me. That discussion was such a mess. Sunita was non-stop promoting the Soft Night Sky Foundation. Valenbo was even more of a headache. Mid-conversation, she just pulled out her giant scissors. That reminds me of someone. I tried to get everyone to quiet down. In the end, I was completely drowned out. I couldn't even hear myself, let alone Timis. He even pushes his products during discussions? Sunita is really dedicated. Exactly. Sunita and Valenbo were there too. Sunita even suggested adding Essence of Vitality. As for Valenbo, she was busy snipping away, but I think she gave some advice too. We've got some leads now, but who should we talk to first? How about we split up? Timis, you can ask Sunita about his Essence of Vitality. Momo and I will speak to Valenbo. Don't worry, once the Nikki-Momo duo springs into action, the problem will be solved in no time. Reliable Nikki and Momo, you've now replaced the best setting sprite in my heart. You're way more trustworthy partners. Every time I look at you, I just want to hug you so badly. It's because of how much your dress puffs out. You are, like, the perfectly huggable. It's settled then. Once you've finished, come and find me. Oh, one thing. Where can we find Valenbo? Valenbo. Lately she's been hanging around near the entrance of the Wishcraft lab, holding a giant pair of scissors of hers. You could try looking for her there. Is she one of the ones who hangs out in the little, shop area to the right? I want to see if you have different dialogue here, Timis, before I teleport away. Okay, now. And teleport. I don't think Valenbo is the one we battled in the styling contest. Oh. Can you stamp my thing, please? Please stamp my booklet. Yes, that's fine. Yes. I should grab these when I see them, because I'm going to have to, like I said, at the end of the event, look up where they are. Because finding them is going to be really hard. If I don't have, like, a map on my second monitor. Am I actually tracking the right quest? Or am I just... Oh, Valenbo, you're under attack. What happened? Valenbo, are you okay? Are you hurt? Oh, you scared me. Thank goodness you're here. It's gone. Oh well, there will be other chances. Everything's gone? Other chances? Valenbo, you're not here looking for Esslings, are you? No, I mean observing. Yes, I'm observing them, for inspiration. With the super styling contest happening, it's only natural for famous Wishing Woods tailors to venture into the woods in search of unique styling elements, right? I see. Anyway, at least you're okay. You still need to be careful when you're out looking for ingredients. That was really dangerous just now. I got too absorbed. It won't happen again. By the way, what are you doing here? Are you also looking for inspiration? We're here for you. Timis' Radiant Wishes recipe got ruined. We need everyone who helped to recall the ingredients. We heard you took part in the discussion. Radiant Wishes. Oh, I remember now. There was something like that, and I even gave a really great suggestion. To make Radiant Wishes, you absolutely can't leave out a trap shark. What, a trap shark? But that's an Essling. I guess it's just a scary thing to be used in cosmetics. Especially cosmetic being used to represent the Wishing Woods. Again, if it's here, or part of their culture in any way, I think it works fine. Counts. It's a little hard to imagine. Come on, think outside the box. Timis always says the cosmetics have endless possibilities. Any ingredient, if used right, can create a miracle. We use Essling materials for clothes all the time, so I don't think it's that big a stretch. Just think about it. Using something unique like a trap shark and incorporating its boundless energy and strength into cosmetic designs would be so cool. Besides, also I don't remember which one the trap shark is. Is that the one that flies without a shield? Is that its name? Maybe? Why can't Esslings represent the Wishing Woods? They're residents too. Which part of the trap shark do you want to use? Its steel teeth, its skin, or its reckless buckle? Exactly. You can't possibly fit a whole trap shark into a makeup bottle. Wait, Nikki, you're not actually thinking about doing that, are you? That's exactly where we got stuck. I said you could use the trap shark, but which part and how to use it? We hadn't decided yet. That's when I came to observe the Esslings. I could look for inspiration while helping Timis complete the recipe. It was the best of both worlds. Something still feels off, so have you decided exactly how you want to use the trap shark? They're too aggressive to properly observe. If only we had a photo. Yes, a photo. Nikki, you're the most skilled stylist I know. Can you take a photo of a trap shark for me? Preferably one deep in thought. That photo, I could study its characteristics and figure out how to use it to make the Radiant Wishes. Trap shark deep in thought, no problem. Classic Nikki. Trap sharks get angry very, very easily, so be careful. It's been a long time since I had to take a photo of a monster quest. The last time I did this, I failed it so horribly. And it took me forever. Because it was like, it had to be raining, and it had to be aggroed, or it was a really weird one. Oh, I just aggroed them. Last time, I think I did it by hiding behind a tree and letting them attack the tree. I think that's what I did. But these guys aren't going to be deep in thought. Yeah, you're not deep in thought. You're just a trap shark. Okay, you are the ones with the metal jaws as well. I wasn't sure if you would be or not. I'm just going to run away. Okay, we're out of combat. And you guys are just playing up there. Doesn't even count because I'm too far away. What if I go over here? Try to get like this. That's a pretty good angle. And nah, Momo's not liking it. And try to get a little closer. Does this count as seeing them? It does. Not very contemplative. They're kind of just chilling. I'll just take the photo anyway. Deep in thought. Take it to Valenbo. I assume it had to... Wait, she's over here now. I assume it had to be when they weren't in combat with me. Hello, Valenbo. Nikki, Momo, were you able to get a photo of the trap shark deep in thought? I even polished my glasses until they were sparkling, just so I can get a good look. Here you go. Yes. Shimmering body, its unmistakable steel teeth, perfect, absolutely perfect. With this photo, I can design... Wait, weren't you talking about the recipe for Radiant Wishes? Why are you suddenly talking about designing something? We're not going to work on something else, are you? No way. It was just the photos were so amazing I suddenly became inspired. I couldn't help myself. But thanks to the photo, I finally know how to incorporate trap sharks into Radiant Wishes. It's not about adding it as an ingredient, but using it as inspiration for the Radiant Wishes makeup bottle. Makeup bottle? Exactly. Imagine designing the pump to look like the snapping steel teeth and giving the bottle a gentle curve to capture the trap shark's charging pose. You're kinda losing me a little bit. I respect it, but I'm not sure it's the type of bottle I would want. Wouldn't it be the perfect makeup bottle for a limited edition Wishing Woods cosmetic line? Perfect? Maybe not. Fun? Yes. A makeup bottle inspired by an Essling. No wonder you're the Wishing Woods' most renowned tailor. What a bold idea. Such flattery. Honestly, before this, I only designed flowers and plants. As for Esslings, they're too scary for me. I always run away. It's Timis. Since coming to the Wishing Woods, she's been creating cosmetics that are truly miraculous, turning every impossibility into a sparkling miracle. My world felt like it completely opened with a snip. I started learning to discover beauty in new ways alongside her, and that's how this idea came about. What an inspiring story, and we still haven't made any headway on the recipe. What should we do, Nikki? Don't worry, I might not remember the recipe for Radiant Wishes, but Grandpa Ogida surely does. During our discussion, he kept going on about these boring legends of the Wishing Woods. He kept nodding off when he talked, but Timis was all ears, spent a long time talking about those legends with him. It's possible those legends were the inspiration for the Radiant Wishes recipe. Thanks for the tip, Philippa. We'll head to the Arosa Valley to find Granddad Ogida. Wait, I almost forgot. Grandpa Ogida loves telling stories about the Flower Valley waterfall. You should go there to find him. Is that the thing to the northwest? No, it's over by the town? Okay. I'm tracking a shop. Well, that's a problem for future me. I didn't know there was a waterfall next to the, Great Wish Tree. It's called the Great Wish Tree, right? I think I called the one in I'm doing it again. Wishfield? Florawish! Florawish. One day I will know the name. I called the tree in Florawish that a minute ago. This is the Grand Milliwish tree. That's what it's called. Did I get all three of those? I did. There's no waterfall here. Waterfall. Oh, it's a little further ahead. I see it there. I do need to pet you guys, but not right now. Legend has it that on the day of faewish sprite coming of age, the Wishing One will visit the Arosa Valley. Grandpa Ogida, we need your help. Timis accidentally ruined the Radiant Wishes recipe. We heard you took part in the discussion, and we need your help remembering what was on it. Radiant Wishes? Oh, the Wishing Woods cosmetic line? Speaking of its recipe, we can't ignore the roots of the Wishing Woods. Roots? Wishes. Wishes are the life force that nourish every flower and every leaf in the woods, giving everything life. No matter how times change, they keep hope alive and make this land vibrant. Cosmetic line representing the Wishing Woods cannot be without wishes. Hopefully they don't mean literally using wishing orbs, because that makes me uncomfortable. Because they are a little more sacred than I think something that should be used as an ingredient is. Wishes. We know how important they are to the Wishing Woods, but can they really be used as an ingredient in cosmetics? Exactly. Wishes are invisible and intangible. How can we possibly make them into cosmetics? Don't worry, children. Wishes may be invisible, but the things they carry with them are very real. During our discussion, Timis had a brilliant idea, using the fruits of the Kronos tree, soul fruit, and lunar fruit to represent wishes. The way they sprout, bloom, and bear fruit perfectly symbolizes how wishes take root, grow, and eventually come true over time. Using fruits to symbolize wishes, no wonder Timis says cosmetics have limitless possibilities. That's right, Timis is always full of clever ideas, which is why kids love being around her. So, did you get what you needed for the recipe? Don't worry, Grandpa Ogida. I've already made note of the fresh Kronos tree fruits needed for the recipe. Wait, fresh fruits won't work. Timis needs the one that have fully ripened and naturally fallen from the tree. Naturally fallen? Fully ripened? No way we'll make it in time for the super styling contest. Don't worry, I've already collected plenty and ground them into powder. Huh? Could have sworn I left them right here. Oh no, could I have left them over by the fallen Wish Highlands? I was passing by earlier when a strange shadow suddenly appeared and I quickly hid in the hollow tree trunk. Probably fell then. Hang on, I'll go find it. Don't worry, Grandpa Ogata. We came all this way to help Timis. Momo and I will go find the fruits. That's right, near the Fallen Wish Highlands, right? We'll take care of it. Alright, thanks for the help. The glass bottle with the powder should have been left in a hollow tree trunk. Please bring it back to Timis once you find it. However, the Fallen Wish Highlands have been changing a lot lately, with all sorts of strange sounds and happenings. Make sure you're careful. So where is that? That is all the way up here. This crazy danger zone. Like above the cave where Giovanni was held, I believe is where this is. Because I think he was right there. Or was he at the other one? No, I think he was further east. This is not... Wait, there's a stamp here. I would never find these stamps without help. Give me your stamp, please. Please stamp. Stamp now. Thank you. Slowly making progress. We have like 5 stamps or something. It's something. Some crazy stuff I'm looking at here. It's like melted sand or something. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff I gotta get there. Momo flower. There's a million of them. I need my Momo outfit. Where are you, Momo outfit? Can't get me, I'm in here. Don't bite me. Chronos Tree Fruit Powder. The powder gained from the Soul Fruit and Lunar Fruit, which have completed their full growth cycle and fallen naturally. It's sealed in the glass bottle by Ogata. That was scary. We should get out of here. I'm gonna test something. I'm gonna try to turn into Nikki as this eats me. Okay, you can actually dodge the attack by doing that. I figured you could, but I wanted to test it because I've never done that before. Oh, and we're meeting Timis back here. This. Teleport. Wow, my throat is not good. I'm very low on tea. Timis, I have some tree fruit things. True. Good thing he didn't come with us. Would have been way too dangerous for him. I think we got the tree powder. Let's go back and give it to Timis. I forgot that they had the sign twirler. That's so fun. Timis, we're back. We got everything. Not only did we get the ingredients for Radiant Wishes, we also have a super cool idea for the makeup bottles. Oh my, Nikki, Momo, you two shine even brighter than a full spectrum Radiant eyeshadow palette. That's brilliant. Snita and the others gave me lots of ideas too. I'll write everything down. Let's see. Dreams and hope, boundless energy, determination and strength, everlasting vitality. When we add them one by one, it didn't feel strange, but when put together, it's so abstract. It's like cramming the entire Wishing Woods into a single makeup bottle. Wait, something's wrong. What everyone said doesn't match the old recipe. A few ingredients I remember haven't been mentioned. Oh no, if I can't reconstruct the recipe, there's no way I can make the Radiant Wishes. Don't worry, Timis. We've gathered so much information, even if some of it's a bit obscure. Most of it can be used as references. We just need some time to organize everything. It's all my fault. I wanted Radiant Wishes to be extra special, so I urged everyone to focus on materials that were unique and meaningful. The result, I can't even remember the recipe. The others only remember the materials I overlooked. Could it be the materials you overlooked were actually the ones that truly represent the Wishing Woods? The one that can make the Radiant Wishes? What's the implication there? Is it because she's not from the Wishing Woods she doesn't see the value in that stuff? Not in like a mean way, just in kind of a natural way? Maybe we don't need to reconstruct the old recipe at all. Maybe this new recipe, the one that truly blends everyone's thoughts and reflects their vision of the Wishing Woods, is the Radiant Wishes that can capture its true charm. Blending everyone's thoughts, their feelings of the Wishing Woods. Nikki, you're right. I finally understand. Understand? Understand what? Now I understand why no one remembers that old recipe. It wasn't what we truly wanted. I just pressured everyone to create it because I wanted it to be special. But this one, This one combines everyone's true feelings and thoughts. It carries the soul of the Wishing Woods. This is the real Radiant Wishes. No wonder, when we went to talk to them, they were all so excited. It's good to see all their hard work has paid off. Now the recipe's done, let's go collect the materials needed. Just let me say, if we run into Pouncerias or other wrestlings, you'd better hide behind me. Let's go, Timis. We're off to gather materials for the real Radiant Wishes. Those flowers can't eat Timis, right? She's too big. Timis, we want to help too. Timis, look! With the brightest glimmergrass from the Wishing Woods, Radiant Wishes will be filled with dreams and hope. The freshest palatal scales, exclusively supplied, guaranteed to make Radiant Wishes burst with energy to make any design shine. Timis, these are all for my personal collection. If we use them on the bottle design, Radiant Wishes will definitely dazzle everyone. Children, I bought the root of the Wishing Woods. Wow, so many ingredients. Timis, you don't have to worry about making Radiant Wishes anymore. How'd you bring all these ingredients here? I hadn't even... Timis, we know how much Radiant Wishes means to you. It's the gift you prepared for all the stylists, a true reflection of the Wishing Woods. It's also very important to all of us. Since you came to the Wishing Woods, you've brought us so many miracles and shown us how to appreciate the beauty in everything around us. It's because of you that we can truly feel the charm of these woods. That's why we don't want to just watch you make Radiant Wishes. We want to join in and help you create this gift that truly represents the Wishing Woods. Using the materials we feel best represent this place. There you go on. Timis, Radiant Wishes carries the hearts of the entire Wishing Woods. Let's make it together. Takabo, Sinida, Velambo, and Grandpa Ogada, thank you. It's not just for the materials, but for showing me the true meaning of Radiant Wishes. It's even more precious than any special idea I had at the start. The more I think about it, the more I realize that coming here from the Twin Moon Kingdom was the best decision I've ever made. Otherwise, where else could I have met you? And Nikki and Momo, such reliable, talented friends. I never would have had the chance to create something this special. Thanks to you, we can now create this unique product that truly represents the Wishing Woods. That's right, neither the Beauty World nor the Wishing Woods would be complete without Timis. Just like Nikki wouldn't be complete without Momo. Thanks to all of you, I'm feeling really confident about Radiant Wishes. The other stylists are going to love this gift, don't you think, Nikki? Of course. This isn't just any gift, it's a gift that carries the unique charms of the Wishing Woods. Even more importantly, it's a memento for the stylists who travel from far away, bravely setting out on their journey. When they receive this gift, they'll feel just like you do. Glad they took the first step, explored a new place, and discovered wonderful surprises along the way. A new journey and a new story. Just thinking about it gets me excited. Nikki, from what you're saying, I guess you're thinking about heading out and exploring again. Then let's get started. Together, using the materials everyone brought, we'll create something that's truly our own. Radiant Wishes. Different materials, gather a wish, guardian of the Wishing Woods, sauce, all in the heart of radiance along the journey. Wow, that was a lot of text. I'm so glad I saved Timis' mission for last. You're so perfect, Timis. Try my latest cosmetic, look amazing. Oh, it's you, Nikki. How about this booth? Not bad, right? I heard the super styling contest would be held in Wishfield, so I prepared early to secure this great spot. I'm pretty sure we already saw this dialogue. Amazing cosmetic, conquer Stoneville, and abandoned district. I'll spread into Wishfield, all Mirrorland. Because when we first came, I think we talked to her. But anyway, yeah, I'm really glad I saved hers for last. So now, I was pushing it. We're over 2 hours again, which isn't great. But next episode is going to be tomorrow for me, and the new 4 stars will be out. And I will look at the new 4 stars, and then I'll use all my dice. Because like I said, even though we're in last place, I want to use all my dice for Phase 3. I don't want to do it on the, like, quick phase. So I will spend pretty much the whole episode rolling dice, using all my carefrees and twirls to basically just land on, I guess, exclamation points, puzzles, because we don't have 4 of these unlocked, so I want to do all these in an episode, hopefully. This stuff, I forgot I had to do this. I'm not going to, though, because I haven't dyed anything new recently. And I don't want to force uploads into the color lookbook. I only upload things I'm really happy about. And the stamps will be its own episode, The stamps, if I miss them, it's actually not the end of the world. They are, like, the final lowest priority thing for me. Especially the fact that I have to get, what is this, 11 stamps for 80 diamonds? 80 diamonds is a lot. It is. But this is the final thing I'll do. If I run out of time this update, I run out of time. Stamps will happen last. And they're probably going to add more. Hopefully they don't actually add more mini-games along with the 4 stars. Now, I'll talk about it at the start of next episode. I think I have an idea of what the 4 stars might be, because I saw a picture, and I'm always scared talking when I see a picture online about upcoming Nikki stuff, because I don't know if I accidentally saw an announcement post, or if I saw a leak. And I don't want to talk about it if I saw a leak. So at the start of next episode, I'll talk about what I saw, if it's correct. If it's not, I'll assume it's a leak or just like a future thing or like a scrapped thing or something, I don't know. But I have like an idea in my head of the theme for the 4 star. So we'll see if I'm right or not. That's a really cool animation. Walking down a hill this steep? Look at my legs. That's really good. That's really good animation on that. Okay, anyway. Very happy with this episode. I'm going to go ahead and go. Bye.